Oh yeah, let me do this because I swear we are. Aren't we a part of a lot of role plays together?
Hello.
No. I only see her at Meat Rack when I do go to Meat Rack. And then I'm part of the material I'm active in.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, damn, I know I've seen your name lots of times, but I guess here's where I see it.
We're gonna get in here because there's apparently a medical meeting happening and I need to go in. We're gonna be playing as depressed Willow. Cause some stuff happened.
Only want to say I can handle Oh, I don't know.
I'd rather not have to owe anyone anything, you know? Even if you're helping me out of just simply wanting to help. Like,
I'm gonna say something fucked up. Willow!
What? I have to get to a meeting.
Maybe say hi to me when you see me. Listen, I have
Hello, MILF Mommy Eldritch Being!
the one way to stay alive in this.
I'm...
If you don't have friends...
That sounds really good.
I want to wear this. I'm not sure.
Welcome. Alright, that brings me
Hello.
to my next point. Good. So the next thing I wanted to go over is when Riel completes her Ripper Doc certification, she's going to become the next head of medical. Rippenship is a really busy place. It really needs 2 heads of medical. Of course, if she is okay with that as well. I figured she can handle the more Ripper Doc side of things while I handle the rest, like the pharmacy and everything. If you're okay with that, of course. If you don't want to, you can say no. But she's put in a lot of work. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, when you and Hamsky talked to me about it, I mean, I told you how I felt about it, but in all honesty, I'd like to hear what the others feel. If they're uncomfortable with it, then I understand.
Are you guys
I'm fine
all
with it.
okay with that?
I don't think you're going to hear anyone say no.
No.
I think the only problem we're all going to have is that we want to make sure she doesn't run herself ragged, because, well, we've all seen her already do so a couple times. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on her.
Good.
I'll do what I can to the best of my abilities.
But yeah, the Rippenship is a very busy place. A lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and it definitely needs someone to handle the Ripper side of things. Because that's an area I know very little about, and trying to make sure everything's ordered and stuff, and what we need for that is very confusing for me, because they say some of that stuff, and I'm just like, I hope that's right.
It's a lot. I'll do my best to help as best I can.
Alright, I appreciate it. I think that's basically everything. We're still looking to hire Ripper Docs. I am gonna go through and let what was her name, Amelia, I think, know that she can come on as temp staff. The other person never came in for the interview that applied with her. And I think there's one more person that wanted to apply, but they still haven't come in for their interview. Are there any other fields that you guys feel are we lacking in, or we need something, or anything we don't have enough of, or go ahead?
I know that the rack itself has cybersecurity, like for the general populace of staff, but for medical information,
For 7, but
I was thinking if we could have like an IT person in the med area, it might be a good idea. I'm not. Listen, you're
What
gonna
am
be
I?
busy. You're gonna be busy doing Ripper Dog stuff, woman.
Well, it's not like we can't have more than one person as well. Someone.
No,
if you
I'm just
use
giving a
that
shit.
powder.
No, I'm just
I
giving
can't
a shit.
believe it. The work-wife marital dispute already.
I'm
My
caught in the middle
thought-
of it.
Look, I'm not gonna get the fucking counseling for that.
My thought is that Liberty, if she comes on as the receptionist, could also moonlight as our cybersecurity person, because they said that they might be interested in that.
I'll be honest, I trust Liberty more than the other one.
I agree.
The other is that the? Are you talking about the one she hangs out with? Yeah.
The yellow one, yeah. Typically with the cat tail. I trust Liberty more than them. I don't know them too well.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't exactly trust anyone aside from Liberty at the moment to go in. Out of the AI people hanging about.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
No, I think that's a good idea. It's definitely something we need, especially now that
Chen's
Shin's
piece the
like,
fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gone kind of AWOL.
No, he quit. He's not AWOL, he just quit. He handed over the wall to the rest
he
of
quit
HR.
a while ago actually, but he still did like cybersecurity stuff, and then he just completely like removed
he put in a
himself
formal
entirely.
message like a week or so ago.
I
saying
know,
the wall
that's
got
what I'm talking
handed
about.
over. Yeah. Motherfucker's out. Good for him. He
He's
deserves
quit
vacation.
so many times though. Honestly, I think that's all I have. Oh, on the courier side of things, is there anybody that would want to help me manage the courier network, or would be interested?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Most I can offer
I-
is making a system for you.
Oh,
Help
that'd
make
be
it
great.
easier.
Uh,
I can do that.
I'll touch base with you later then, Zilla, on how it works and what's needed for it and everything.
Okay.
Alright, so, Riel, do you have anything you would like to go over, or?
Is that like stimming for you?
Absolutely.
Oh, actually, yes. Can we go over the safety phrases so that the rest of the people know?
Sure, go
yeah, that'd
ahead.
be good.
Okay, so there was an incident a few weeks ago, or a month or two ago, about being unsafe and alone in the RIP. If you hear the words, "we're out of saline," in the comms, that means someone can't speak freely and are possibly in a dangerous situation in the rip and chip. If you hear, "oh, there's gum on my shoe," or "I've stepped in gum on the comms,"
I just
then that
scuffed
means
my
I'm
shoe is what you
outside
put
of the
in the
rip
comms.
and I'm in a dangerous situation and I can't speak freely. So
Yeah, I thought it was
you
like
should
I stuffed
probably,
my boots.
or yeah, you scuffed your boots. Yeah, sorry, it's
I
I mean,
stuffed my
anything
paws
along the
because I
same
don't wear
like,
shoes.
gist of line. Yeah.
It's just these safety phrases are for if we're alone and we're unable to speak freely and we need someone to know, "hey, I'm in trouble. Could you come check on me?" And possibly bring a security member. So I'll repeat one more time just to be clear. We're out of saline. If that is heard over the comms, we're in the rip and we're possibly in danger and we can't speak freely. And outside of the rip is I've scuffed my shoes or I've scuffed my boots. But there's no way to know where outside of the rip we are, but it will probably be in the meat rack since we're on the comms. But at least somebody will know, hey, this person is not okay, we need to find them.
Go looking, yeah. Okay.
I mean, you could say I stepped in gum in the area that you're in, maybe, if it's appropriate. Like, oh fuck, I stepped in gum in the brothel. Kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say make it more discreet than that. It's just like, ah, shit, I stepped in gum. Who the fuck leaves gum just laying around in a brothel like that?
Yeah.
See? Big brain.
Good ideas.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone here is smart enough to work it into a natural flow of a conversational discussion to keep themselves safe, so.
On the note of danger and being robbed and things like that, if someone does come into the urban ship pointing guns, please don't pull out your gun as well. Just give them what they want and get them the fuck out of there, as long as it's just money and stuff. I, of course, don't hand over a patient or anything, but do try to de-escalate.
And this is why I didn't shoot my patient when they were stabbing me.
Well,
You asked for
apparently also we should be on the lookout.
I mean, I
for
did guide him how to stab me better, yes.
Yeah, rat people.
They held up the music shop in
Jumping
Conto.
people.
Alright, and they bashed in that scrapper's leg.
Yes, the one
that
we
was
had
a fun
to
surgery.
Yeah.
It's great. I love that.
Oh great, another gang to deal with, oh boy.
Am I allowed to use my bat on the rats?
Can you use my ass on the
I mean,
rats?
sure.
Okay, cool.
You don't know where those rats have been.
I'll beat the fuck out of them.
I'm just gonna put it plain and simple. I will freeze the trachea of a fucking rat closed. I'll fucking do it. I will watch them fucking flop around. Breathing, yeah, man, I wish.
Ash, do you have anything you'd like to talk about?
Nope, all quiet on my own.
Alright. Jane, do you have anything?
Nope, I'm good.
Hey, Tier?
Seems like everything's been covered.
Alright, Willow, do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Zilla? You have anything?
What? I thought you were gonna skip me. No.
Powder, do
I'm
you got
chilling.
anything? Alright, sweet. Well, that concludes our meeting. I can't think of anything else we really need to go over. Again,
Productive for everyone.
I'll just end things with saying that if you ever have concerns about anything or worried about anything, feel free to message me, talk to me, pull me aside. That's what I'm here for, so if you have concerns or if we're missing a certain product or whatever or what have you that I need to order, please just let me know.
If have just a word with private. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Are we gonna change the Griffin chip yet? Did we decide on that?
We are not doing that.
I made the post about it on Metagram.
I should bleach my eyes after seeing that.
What?
That's my paws.
Go look at
And
the
motorbike
Metagram.
grippers. Yeah.
I don't want
The
to.
Griffin
Now,
chip.
you know what? No, I'm gonna
now I don't
actually
want to.
remember.
Quit, Tutter.
Yeah, no. Look, I'll see it anyway. I look through Metagram enough as is. Okay. It's not like I don't just sit there and fucking doom scroll. It's not like I sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, Willow, you good?
Yeah. Could be 50 million times more better. But it is what it is.
That's true. Look, don't forget, my services are open to everyone, right? I like to check in. The moment I hear someone that's feeling like down or something, at least I want to make sure that you can reach out if you need to, okay?
Of course. Thank you.
I forgot this
Don't
is
worry,
just a
look.
staff hangout.
That's easy enough to put in the comms. In fact, it's probably better to put written in the comms because that way people see it and be like, ah, you know, we can all arrange a good time that it's actually viable for everyone.
Yeah.
I recommend bowling.
Bowling. Bowling for
It's
what?
not like I can eat or drink. Bowling for soup, I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's right. I'm old.
Yeah. Fucking.
Just stop being so tall.
They're coming in the meeting room upstairs. Yeah, for the staff.
I will shrink your ass if you need me to.
enough.
Do you need me
I'll
to
grow
shrink
my
you?
ass.
Talk to me later, okay?
I'll make my ass bigger.
I'll stop by.
Good idea.
Look, maybe shall I reproportion you then? You know, shrink your entire body, just ass out that way. There you go.
Oh. I mean,
It's doable. I could fucking do it. The worst part, I had to go practice surgery.
All mountains.
Oh. Oh, this is my dog, JB.
What an adorable dog.
I was trying to get to the meeting and
You're a good boy.
Then you had an
do any
entire
tricks?
turkey boy
in the
incident.
middle of the street and could only see
roll
Gray
over?
for a very long time. I will get the update from Mom.
Oh my god,
One
you're
day,
amazing.
one day, Marcus, one day, just one day.
Have some
One day
jerky.
we all hope. We hope for you, Marcus. Please, we hope
I'm
for
going
you.
to ask because
You were truly, you truly were your shirt.
He likes the treats. He likes the treats.
I tried to get to
He
the meeting,
does.
and in the middle of the street I started
Jerky
seeing
boy is great.
mountains and only
Yes, he
Gray
is.
in my
Yes,
vision,
he
you
is.
know, like
Can you spin?
Oh, I know.
issues.
Yeah. How to make the flux. Oh no.
Yeah.
Overstimulated. Overstimulation.
Ah, too much.
You know, you just got out of the meeting, but
I know, I see.
if it's on. Because I missed it.
Sure, I don't mind if you want to go chat about it now, honestly.
It's even funnier when you see something like, you know, Marcus switching places with Jerky Boy. As in, you know,
What?
body swapped. It's funny.
What?
They do that?
Yeah, we've seen that.
Well,
We've seen that
one of
before.
my best friends just
That's great.
got a living body, so please engage in democracy if you later. Please vote for. I'm gonna take care of my actual kid now.
What? Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
Chuck, you good?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
good, Chuck?
Bullshit.
You
Chuck, you
can't
good?
just drop that and walk away. What the fuck do you mean? The actual fuck?
This
What is going
This is
on?
weirder for me. This one here used to be in the doll in their hands. Kanikis gave them a new body. That makes them my biological sibling.
What?
Good luck
Wait.
with that.
hold on.
Congratulations on the new sibling.
Your child is a child?
Well, I took care of them.
Congratulations.
What's up?
So,
I guess.
so
Congrats.
there's a doll. There's a
Congrats. At the same time.
Can you show it off? Show it off to friend.
I'm not
This is
getting
what they
paid enough
used
to
be.
unpack
This is what they
this.
were.
This right here, I am not paid enough to unpack that.
Person.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Engage in
Charles,
I've
democracy.
got a sibling now.
Communicating.
I've got a biological
Congratulations.
sibling now.
You
This
did
is weird.
well.
Take care
Become
of them.
socialist.
I have no choice.
Sure you will.
Well then,
Use your rights as a member of the fucking Soviet
Can you give me
republics to
your
go
phone?
vote.
I would rather not.
I'll sort out the same
I don't
way.
think they had many
Yeah,
rights.
I'll
no,
download
they-
everything you need on it.
I always will laugh at people going on about hardline democracy versus hardline socialism. Like there is a middle ground, guys.
They didn't give us a political education in the Rangers except slavery bad.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
But that's a
Slavery
good
bad.
thing to know. It's a good thing
Oh,
to
yeah,
know.
you
That
have
is a
to send
very
them to school now.
solid indicator. Slavery bad. We'll stick with that.
Slavery bad, yeah.
That's a good point. Oh boy.
Charles, what's your phone number again? I don't.
Hold
remember
on.
your phone number. Do you wanna put it in?
Yeah.
Put your phone number in.
Just take it. Just take it.
Fucking hell.
Congrats
There we
on
go.
the new
You
child.
got mine and Charles's phone number in there as well.
Okay.
Congrats on your child.
So we have someone who wants to buy something magic specific for treatment. They're wanting a crystal, I believe. Does someone want to take this at the front?
I'll come to see what they're after. Guess I'm probably the best we've got. Not every day people ask for that, so.
And now she's gone.
You fucking
They're a little bit. They're having a stroke right now. Just give them a little bit. They'll be back soon.
Now you had me on like fucking high alert right now, you little fucking asshole.
I don't tell you, I heard somebody cock a hammer back. Full dissipation, absorption, like...
Willow. Willow.
Hello. Goodbye.
Dispel magic around you.
One of the most precious things in this world.
Austin.
I want to know your last name, Charles.
What?
They want to shake
Last
your hand.
name.
Shaw.
They said it. Shaw.
S-H-A-W.
Ah.
Wait, no, you're not.
I might have convinced them to take your last name.
I'm feeling faint. No. I'm gonna
Freeze down.
Can I get him something like ice?
Nice
I don't
one.
know what to do in these.
Old man Charles
need
is
a
about to have a
drink?
panic attack.
I should have sat on an actual chair.
Go in there. Go in there, old man. Get inside. Get inside the fucking pawn shop. Sit on the
Do
chair.
you need me to like grab your drink or
Do you
something?
need princess carried? Fucking get in there.
I don't need to be princess scared. I just
I'm gonna
need
go get you a drink of water. Fucking hell, old man.
That's very cute.
Wait, where'd she go? What?
I think she's
think she
falling.
wants a
Okay.
cupcake.
You want me to check on her?
Should go get you some
Okay.
water. Cause you're freaking the fuck
How
out, man.
Cupcake should have it.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Wait, it's not like taking care of a baby, at least.
I've never done this before. But okay.
Don't worry. You're gonna be a great dad.
Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck, my eyes are stinging. Oh, damn. purposefully applying dirt to your head and then crying is a bad idea. Ugh.
Charles, I got you water.
Thank you.
He's gonna need it. He's getting dehydrated.
This ain't Dune, you friggin'.
Creature. Christ, Charles.
Go sit next to him.
Yeah, go sit next to him.
Okay. I am so not used to this.
Lorelei, come here.
Well, yeah? What happened?
Remember
What's wrong?
Lacey, the little fox doll?
Oh my goodness, hi.
I think so.
Lily's here. Just saw her going to.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Come to 2nd Street.
You're a person
I
now.
got a sister now. Yeah, I got a sister now.
Oh, you have a sister. Oh, nice.
Canicus.
Wait, Canicus is involved?
Yeah, Canicus involved.
Hello.
Excuse me, I just could get past you.
And you have your old you. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, isn't it? Charles is having a panic attack.
She kept it to be identified.
Oh, hi.
I'm a little busy at the moment.
I can help your friend. What's up? I'm not busy.
I got this thing called a pipe bomb. I was gonna sell it.
Oh, I'll take
hi,
that from you.
Toko.
Sure.
Hello.
From you. Let's get that on the street. How much
There
you
is
want?
quite a lot of
money for
people
that,
here,
friend?
Yeah, give me 5
Fucking 150.
Sorry for scaring you, but
Sally told me to give it to her.
Okay,
so
I got it. I got a line. Okay.
You need to talk.
What?
I just got it from some
Do you want to talk or anything?
I punished
Sure,
her.
I wouldn't mind.
A hug? How do I?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah, let's see what
You could
else
hug
is
her,
around.
What do
her
I do?
plush and her. You could double hug her.
You just need to be kind of out of it a little bit. I know you were getting fucking swamped by people last week. But, you know.
Good, make sure
Okay. Alright, you got
I have no idea where to talk. I guess,
This general area.
I guess somewhere.
What's up?
Things are really shit at the moment for me.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's my fault. I fucked up somewhere, so it's my fault. Me and Asmo are no longer together.
Aww. Sorry to hear
I
that.
ended things, but I regret it. Only because I still love and care about him a lot, but I don't know if I can trust him right now. Because of a situation that I'm currently in. And if I die, I guess I don't want him to be burdened by that, so. But, I fucked up. I don't know if you heard about the Meta Gala that happened, but, I was when a few different things were going on. I don't tell too many people this because I don't want it to be public knowledge and the sorts, but, Malleus has had a sort of weird thing towards me for a long time. And there was at one point where he got in my head personally and tried changing me as a person into what he wanted.
God. It's awful.
That's kind of my fault as well. I was trying to protect people from something, and he wanted someone to step forward to shake his hand, and I shook his hand, and I didn't expect him to do anything, but he did. We didn't find out until it was close to too late. By the time that, before we could get rid of anything, he was already taken over 90% of who I am.
Fuck.
But we got rid of him. It almost cost me my life.
He's out?
Yeah.
That's good.
Taking.
We,
Oh, wait. Taking.
me and someone else had sort of killed a part of him. And because of that, he forgot who I was as a person. And after what had happened, I stayed away from him. But he noticed me and said I felt familiar, and since then he hadn't left me alone, trying to figure out who I was and what's happened. But with all this leading to the gala.
Hey, buddy. Hello, friendo.
Hi.
Any update on that thing that I... This is a bad time. This looks like a bad time. Should I...
I was...
A little bit.
A little, but I'll probably end
I'll
up
come
telling
back
you
later.
as
I'll come
well.
back later. Yeah, I'll leave you
I'll
to it.
tell you later what it is. Yeah.
Long time no see. We still need to have a face-to-face at some point. Yeah, like next week.
Let's move somewhere else, because there's a lot of people here.
Yeah, it's a little public.
You know, a lot of people actually. I hate them.
We go to the staff room. Gonna go there.
Sure.
Like, once, and all I did was punch him. I ain't exactly a killer.
Oh my god, it's Willow again!
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Ulrich. I love you.
Hey, there are benefits and drawbacks to
something.
and apparently increased range in delicacy. Delicateness.
So.
Okay, so he's gone. That's good.
Yeah. Since then, though, he hadn't really left me alone. And I feel like that's why he probably tried inviting me to Millennium to try and get to know me or something of the sorts.
Shit, yeah.
He was at the gala, and I was standing with Marge and Nathiel and I think Kanto as well. then he started trying to talk to me. He knew my name, at least, but he always would mention that I felt very familiar to him, in a way, but he didn't know what that was. It got to a point where I talked about how I was supposed to be there with someone, Asmo, but Asmo never showed.
Shit.
And Mickey decided to take it into his own hands to try and ask me to be his partner at the gala. But this proceeded to happen multiple times over, where he kept asking after I would say I'm fine. Eventually he got distracted and I walked off, told someone because I was nervous. But eventually I walked back over to where Marge was because she was having a feud with Malleus and I wanted to make sure that she didn't do anything stupid in the gala. And he brought back up the idea again and said that it was a personal invitation and talked about how he just wanted to get to know me better. And I kind of thought about it for a bit, but I told him no because I was fine.
Okay. That's good.
But I fucked up. Because the more that I thought about it, the more I thought maybe I could talk my way out of it. Maybe I could steer him off course into somewhere else. Because I've had to deal with him for ever since I was 18, 19, and I'm currently now 23 years old.
Really? That long?
I watched him do a shit ton of things that it's very unimaginable, that I wish I didn't know, or things I wish I didn't have to experience, but it is what it is. But I fucked up because I was very not in a good place, and I still am not in a good place, and I told him that I was fine with talking to him at some point. And now he wants me to go on a date with him this upcoming Wednesday. I don't know where, but he wants to talk. I do have someone that is planning to go with me, but as a bodyguard. And we already have a backstory planned. Sarah, they work here.
Okay.
But that's where I fucked up. I spoke with Asmo about it the day after it happened, because I knew I fucked up.
Hi Riel, just letting you know, that surgery just came in. I'm being pulled into a meeting really quick. I'll be right back. They're gonna be waiting on one of the couches until I'm back, alright?
What else have you told?
Understood. I'm coming back up to the rip right now, so I'll be there in a moment.
Asmo, you, Sarah, my friend, well, no, my aunt, Nikki. Asmo apparently went and told a huge group of people, so I don't know, and that's where my trust was broken.
God damn it. Okay. Oh, busy!
He's was very angry and upset about it, and we kind of got into it in the inn last weekend. He was very angry about it and tried telling me that if McKay wanted to do anything, then it had to be ran by through him, and I told him that's not how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And I told him that he would probably bring Prometheans if I didn't show at this point, and he said, well, he would have anyways. And I said, he hasn't yet because he doesn't have a reason. And I assume through this state he's going to find his reason. Whenever things happened between me and Asno, I kind of was distant from him at first because his tone was very aggressive. And I've already been through a lot of relationships where that's been a thing, so I distanced myself for a bit, but I told him if he wanted to start coming around again, he could. But I did tell him that I would want him to come back around, but he said no, because he was going to be staying with someone else for a while, and he didn't want to hear any more about the situation. And I also broke up with him because he wasn't necessarily there in a time that I needed him.
You needed him.
Hey Powder, guy named Tony for the appointments here.
Yeah, I know. I told him to wait while I was in this meeting really quick. I'll be back as soon as I can.
I want to help, but I actually just don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. We don't even know where the place is
Are you in contact
yet.
Are you in contact with Sakoto?
I am, but I don't want to have to bother them too much, especially for my own fuck up. Because they did warn me too.
It was a honest mistake. I'm sure they'll understand that. You flubbed your words. We all do it. Fucking corpos live off of that shit. You know, they force it out of us.
And that was one of them, and they were going through it, and they were freaking out after. They've been kind of off since.
I'll admit, I don't think it's entirely your fault. You probably, like, said something that tripped you up and, you know. All I know is that she's a lot more, I guess, in tune with him than a lot of us are. Whether you think that's a good or bad thing, that's kind of a, but I know she's doing it for a good reason. It's fair. I don't know, she's psionic. Maybe she could, like, put up some mind blockers in your mind so he can't fuck with you.
I mean, she could. I am also psionic as well, and I have been trying to practice a mind shield, so I don't know how well that will work though, but I at least will have a way to hopefully contact someone from the outside without having to, like, do much of anything other than telepathically tell them.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what's gonna happen. There hasn't even been a place chosen yet on if we're going somewhere, if I'm actually going into MMI itself. But knowing him, he's probably gonna try and want it to be alone.
Probably.
I used to live there for a bit, so I'll be the one to go in every now and then.
I feel
I
bad.
have to go do a surgery. Send me whatever.
Because I feel like, in a way, Asmo might have been right, that I didn't distance myself too much. But in a way, I never wanted to fully hide for the rest of my life from someone.
I understand that. I'm afraid of what people might think. Especially those that you've built a relationship with.
Yeah. Then I don't think it would have worked anyways for my other situation that I'm having to deal with that I don't really know how to really think about it right now. I'm apparently related to someone who's in a very high place, but they want me to be more public. So I don't think it would have ever worked.
Do you think they could help with the Mally situation?
Probably not.
I don't know.
I do feel bad about that though.
But what?
I guess what Asmo said about not distancing myself as much, but I did have my reasons for it. I grew up in a family where I found out that my grandpa was a cultist and was trying to mix humans with very unknown things that shouldn't be brought into mankind, and because of what he's done, that's why I am the way that I am today. But he mostly did it on, like, kids or sometimes adults. It solely depends on the person. But there's a lot that I've heard that McKay has done that's been similar to that, and in a way, I felt like I needed to investigate to stop it. Because I couldn't let people go through that pain again. Other than that, that's mostly it. At least how I'm feeling. Well, feelings right now is just really sad. Because I still love and care about Osbo a lot, but with what's happened, I don't know what I can do to fix anything, so. Then I feel like I'm just kind of waiting for a death day or waiting to just dig my own grave, I guess.
Let's do that. There's always another way.
I hope.
But, you know, it sounds cheesy as fuck, but it works, you know. You do, you know, really do care about him and love him and everything. He'll see that. Just gotta keep trying.
I feel bad because I was the
Just
one
a reference,
that
me
ended
and
things.
Riela about to go into surgery. Try and keep margins
I'm
to
sure
the
if
back
you
to a minimum.
explain it,
We
he'll
don't want to
understand.
fuck something up.
You know, you did it to keep him
Gotcha.
safe.
Mm.
So that Malice wouldn't, you know, go after him or anything.
Mm. I could try and sit down and talk to him.
I think you should.
I'll see about doing that soon then. At least before Wednesday comes around.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely try and do it before then.
Because I'm pretty sure whatever I'm gonna walk into, there's a likely chance, well, 50-50, well, I don't even know if it's 50-50, I don't know what it is at this point. Probably a good chance I'm not gonna be walking out. And someone did kill a part of him, and that's obviously going to be a huge problem. Or at least for him it will be. Whenever he comes to realize that.
Just gotta be really careful about your words. You know? Just always think before you speak. If he tries to goad it out of you, then, you know.
Thanks for the talk.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't be of more help.
It's fine. It is what it is at this point.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
God, I hope so. I
I
don't
got
know,
faith.
I very much doubt myself. Oh.
Of course, Dyer. Yeah, I think whatever comes, you got this.
Thanks.
No, I think, probably about time I get back on the street.
And I gotta go talk to Toku quick, and then I'm probably gonna go and snit the rip and chip for the rest of the evening. because I am supposed to be
Yeah.
on shift
Yeah.
today, but
Either way. Shreya, Alan,
thank you.
all of you can look into that.
What the fuck?
Did y'all
They were in that
hear
room.
any?
No. Did you hear anything? No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
On that conversation.
I suppose it's a little hard to honestly explain without going on to a tangent, and she's had to sit through enough of those to understand that I will be here for 3 hours if I do that.
Promotion. I'll be back. Head to the ribbon ship.
Yeah, probably just going to wave hi to a few people, go to the memorial.
There was no pants, and then it was just only skin, and then back to being pants again.
They're made to look
Don't
like
you have
muscles
something
with
else?
eyes. That was the entire point.
You're being climbed on IR.
Sonny, your fat ass is blocking the road themselves. And once they have, and everyone.
That sounds like a not my problem.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, whose problem is that?
I don't have a plan, but I still need to talk to people. I literally just did the thing yesterday. If you asked me 2 days ago, I would have had something be like,
okay,
hey, I'm
okay.
going tomorrow. But if you ask me now, the answer is once I need people.
Old man, taking too long.
Man, for what?
Not on
Speaking
time, man.
of-
You missed that.
Do you have?
Damn.
I'm a bit short on cash. Do you have another
What
one
are you
of
doing nowadays? Still
those
working for-
things?
No.
Going on?
I don't work for nobody right now.
Maybe.
Sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, I
there's
learned
the
that
lady
after
I've been
the,
wanting to
20
speak
years
to.
of-
Hello, my dear. How are we?
20 years
Always
of,
a good
Absolute
start.
shit. But it is what it is.
Brilliant! Wow, we love that.
Can't blame me if you're wanting to.
You wanna go
I thought I got out
chat
of things,
somewhere
but
a
now
little
I'm
bit
just working for
hush?
different people under different
Sure.
threats. So.
I'm not really
Yeah,
sure where to go
that's how
talk,
it
so I'll
is,
let
and
you
that's
lead the way.
You know what?
Oh, okay.
I'm good with where I am. This place is relatively alright.
It's not as soon.
I'm a little
I guess
taller,
it's just me.
and Juno's like just enough to fit in the gym.
I wasn't like interrupting a talk with like your boyfriend or something. Was I?
Oh god, no. Andrew's not my boyfriend.
Damn! Oh
No.
god, no, damn, that's
He's
rough.
he's with Harper. He's with another one of my other friends.
Oh.
No, I don't.
What is this? What is this gathering?
It's a reunion.
I haven't ordered any day dash, but I
I
might.
guess so. So many small people.
I am kind of hungry. I made some charcoal. I wonder if it's all purpose food. I know, but you've got fur.
You right? I can normally wear this all the time in combat.
Oh fuck! I forgot this door's locked.
Oh my goodness gracious.
The whole building's open, but they forget to open that door. Don't worry, I know a side way.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. What the fuck?
Literally the same door. They just haven't unlocked the main one. So, what's made your day so not so good?
Well, actually, funny enough, speaking about relationships, I was in a relationship with someone, but it ended because I fucked up somewhere.
Oh, Yikes! Oh man, I should really shut my mouth up sometimes, huh?
It is what it is. But you know what? That's not as bad as my other situation right now.
Oh, wow, we love that.
I'm going on a date on Wednesday, but with someone very...
You're going on a date?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I got asked to go on a date.
Alright, I need you to like look away for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, we can go.
You know, oh my god. You'd never figure who it is.
No, well, I never asked. Oh.
I think you'd be very interested.
Wow.
I think this is someone's bed?
Take a seat.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what is up?
I mean, would you like to guess who it is? Or do you want to just tell you straightforward?
Who you're going on a date with?
Yeah.
I'm not really good at the guessing games, and I haven't really seen who you've been interacting with recently, so...
It's a little unexpected, but I'm pretty sure you'll probably be interested in it, considering you know the person very well.
Okay. Who is it?
Malleus.
What's wrong with you?
First of all, I'm not gonna lie to you. The entire night at the gala, he was trying really hard to get me to be his partner. Second of all...
Ew.
Oh yeah, he started making kissing noises and all those sorts towards me.
You know what? I should go on that date in your place. Hey, baby! What's on the menu tonight, Ragu? You know, I think it would be a great idea.
Oh my god.
When's your date?
Oh my god. This Wednesday.
Oh, perfect. See you there.
I mean, Sarah's also gonna be there as my bodyguard.
Sarah? Who's Sarah?
Oh my god.
Sarah who?
Fucking Fuse's wife. Matrix.
Oh.
Sarah.
Oh, that's Sarah. Listen, it's been a while since I've seen them, alright? I know a lot of Sarahs.
Oh my god.
Okay, so... Listen, okay, see... I'm really curious to know what a date with Malleus is like.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm gonna fucking make out of it alive, considering I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen.
Well, what's he gonna do?
Well, I'm pretty sure I already told you. He was in my mind at one point, so he tried to fully change me, but we killed a part of him that was in my mind. So there's a bunch of memories that he does not remember that's related to me, or I guess stuff around that certain point. So I'm figuring he's trying to get to know me more, to figure out why.
If it's a date, his guard could be down. And if he's expecting you, in fact, rather gets me. Have him on surprise. Has he like picked out a location for you guys to meet, or is he like picking you up, or?
I don't know. He hasn't told me a location. He hasn't told me anything.
If I were you, I would insist on having a location that doesn't matter if he picks it or not, or just, you know, give him his most comfortable element. But somewhere you can still access, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Because from what it sounds like, he wants me to be alone for this talk. So I don't know what to do. But, holy fuck. Situation very spotty right now. Only because I told my ex about it. He decided to go and start telling a bunch of people. So I broke up with him because I didn't know if I could trust him anymore. Oh yeah, it's that bad. It is that bad. Okay.
Brother, everyone and their mother is gonna be there.
Exactly.
Who is your ex?
Asmo. A big purple buff
You're
guy.
dating
He's here.
The giant purple rock man?
Yes.
How does that work? Like,
Also, he's not a rock.
Does it work?
Apparently, he's some sort of symbiote. How that works?
oh no. So you got like that 9-inch venom?
Oh, yikes.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
But yeah, he went.
Wow, that's
Told people. The day that I also told him as well, he also got really angry with me. And then I said, eventually at some point, Malleus was probably going to send Prometheans anyways, because literally killed a part of him. Eventually, if he found out, he was going to do it regardless. And Aspa was like, oh, well, he would have done it now anyways. And I'm like, he doesn't have a reason. He's trying to find that reason to do it.
It makes sense that we work together. I've killed a part of him. You've killed a part of him. It just makes sense.
Well, like a Triforce.
You know? And then we kill him together. And then he dies. And everybody wins.
I don't think that's how it's gonna work. I'm
It's
pretty sure
totally
we'll
gonna
both die
work. Listen.
before we kill him.
No. I have a little button. See? A very
A button.
nice button.
Okay.
And it'll get us out of most situations, I'd like to think. Or at least give us time to get the fuck out of there.
I see. Is that why you want to, like, show up on Wednesday to the date? To be like, surprise, motherfucker.
Well, see, either I was gonna sit there in your place and have a lovely day with Malleus McKay and make you jealous, or I'll let you have the date and then sneak in through the back, and then while he's doing his weird mind fuckery with you, I'll put one in the back of his head. Easy peasy.
I don't think that's gonna kill him.
Well, I'll keep doing it until it does.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna have the next body lined up.
Yeah, but killing his bodies is just so satisfying. And the more we kill, the better.
Are you saying
Probably
over time it
makes
would
him weaker in
deteriorate?
some way.
Maybe.
Well, I imagine. I don't know how exactly it works and whatnot. That's a Marge kind of question.
That is.
But I just know that something like that was a setback for him, and I think expensive. So. the more it happens, the more trouble it makes him, and I guess he's very particular with the bodies that he wishes for.
Mm-hmm.
And when those criterias aren't met, it keeps him out of our way. He plays inward defensive, which leaves his other assets out in the open, which make them valuable targets.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't...
It's a crazy plan, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it is a
It's
crazy
fucking
plan.
insane. But I'm used to that shit.
I mean, not the first time I've had to do crazy plans. I literally fucking dated Chase Henderson.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No, that was crazy.
Fucker wouldn't even date me once, cunt. Missed his chance, didn't he? Now look at me. Free and rich.
Mm-hmm.
Itch.
Itch. Also about to get
Ish.
married, maybe.
Also about to get married, you know. It's like,
Mhm.
I married into rich, you see. Dating the accountant, you know, who has all the money and is like a banker, totally. I mean, Jazz just has money for whatever reason. I don't know where she gets it, but out of it.
I mean, Chase almost... He would have almost married into Rich, dating me.
Fair, but you know, you got away just in time.
Yeah. Especially with Strange being like, I'm gonna come after you and your daughter, and I'm just like, oh, fuck no.
I mean, you already have Malleus doing that, so you know, it's like,
Oh, God.
you don't need two creeps.
I think what's worse was not Strange saying anything related to my daughter. I think it was Malleus whenever I was still pregnant. And I think you were there beside me whenever you started trying to talk about my child to me.
I was. It was weird.
It was so fucking weird.
So, floor plans. Have you got them?
Yes, I do.
Legend. Tell me about the event.
Okay, so Jesus Christ, Millennium is a water resort, sort of like a spa in a way, where people would go to, and there would only be a certain amount of people allowed in at a time. Don't necessarily know for what reason, but they said that they wanted it for each person's personal experience to have, I guess, some sort of caretaker dedicated to them. I don't know. But, basically, whenever I was there, at least from what I can remember, is walking in, they had us in this really weird room where it looked like a bunch of houses with like a pool underneath. They wouldn't let you have anything with you. You had to leave all of your devices, everything that you had, in a locker. So all you had was just yourself. Including weapons as well, had to be left behind. You could leave, but I don't know if they'd stop you on your way out because nobody left. So, I don't really remember if anybody had left, but I don't remember hearing a case of someone leaving during that. You'd walk through for a bit. They'd show you around to the different places. You basically got to swim a lot, relax. Eventually they brought us to like a sauna where there was just like this huge deep pool in the middle, and at a certain point these things started coming around and popping up, trying to come at us. And I think they were trying to do stuff to us. They seemed very odd. I remember at least some of them looked like these squid-looking things that would float around, and there were these glitchy like particles.
What hentai
in the
shit
air.
are you talking about? What the fuck?
I'm just
You
explaining
had
to you what I
weird
saw.
tentacle creatures coming
Yeah.
towards you, trying to do stuff to you.
Yes,
This is
like,
sus as hell.
I don't know how
Typical
to-
Malleus.
I don't know how to explain it other than, at least for me. I don't know if anybody else experienced this, but I know one of them was behind me, and I felt this pressure, and my vision get very distorted and blurry. Like as if someone was trying to... What is the word? I guess in a way, like... It was like contacting, but from a different standpoint. It's like telepathically. But you feel like an immense amount of pressure, and it kind of felt like a small headache, but mostly the pressure of it. But it was also very uneasy to feel. Eventually, at a certain point, I remember a lot of people freaking out, all of us trying to leave, and all I remember was passing out, and that's all I remember at that point. And then we later woke up. Some of us were bleeding. I was bleeding from my nose, my eyes, and my ears.
Jesus.
And we all were in a different location on a train. With all of our items with us.
Did you get checked over medically when you came back?
I honestly can't remember. I've been in a blur ever since then.
Oh my god. I would get a scan done or something to make sure you don't have something wriggling in your skin that you don't know of till it's too late.
Probably should. But
Definitely should.
A lot of us are concerned because a while back ago, a lot of us that were there decided to meet up in one of the workers' rooms to talk about what had happened. And my one of my cousins had gave me a memory ball where any memories I had lost, I could think about it, and sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't, but my memories would show up into this ball, and it would remind me of like, oh, this is what has happened, the sorts. It's like trying to unlock it. And we tried to unlock the time lapse in which we passed out to the time that we woke up, and it was all static. There was nothing there to find. But some of us only remember bits and details, like Sokoto had a drawing of like different people that she saw. I was on one of those drawings, from what it looked like in my aberration form, holding some weird thing. She had others as well. She had a yellow eye on it. It was a bunch of different things, but at least from what we can remember, is a lot of us were freaking out because we didn't know where we had ended up. But the place was very off-putting, and all I remember is us trying to run around to figure out something. And we were slowly figuring it out, and I remember us having to fight a lot. But I don't know, because they told us it was probably a dream, or at least from what we were told, a collective dream. But I think otherwise.
Fair. So how were you able to map everything out, and exactly how far does this mapping go out to? I imagine just the rooms that you describe.
Yeah.
And adjacent rooms that you couldn't get to.
The rooms are just basically ones that I can remember of where I was outside to where I had to go to get to this location to walk through all the other rooms and stuff, leading to specifically the sauna.
Okay. This will hopefully go a long way. Hopefully.
So this date,
how do you want it to go? Would you want my involvement? Would you prefer I don't? Because I respect your wishes.
I definitely will have to think about this. It could be proven as useful depending on what may happen. Because, as I said, I personally don't know if he's going to try and do something to remember or if something is going to happen. But it might be best to have another person on hand as a guard as well. But I will leave that up
I'll
to
be
you.
more of a staying in the back, you know, kind of thing. Unless you want me to go have dinner with him instead in your place.
I'd rather not piss him off to a point where my life is in danger if I don't show. Because I don't know if you've heard about Ludric and his situation, but I've been told about that, and that was already nerve-wracking enough to think about, especially with this one.
I don't know the full bells and whistles of what Ludric's been up to ever since fucking ages ago with the whole cannibal business.
From what I was told from my cousin who was there in the scene whenever she saw everything happen, he basically got attacked by Prometheans. A lot of people tried coming to help him. It got really bad to a point where I know that he wanted to talk to him desperately, but it got really bad to a point where Ludric decided to shoot himself in the head to escape.
Yeah, I remember that. And then he was around. So, that's fine. I can handle it. I'm used to evading the fucker, because he underestimates me, I think. I'm a pain in his side, but I'm not that much of a pain yet. When he sees me, he's like, oh, I'll just send one Promethean, that should do the job. And frankly, it should, but frankly, I know a lot of people.
Yeah. I think because I am going to go to this state, I think my plan is to, I guess, try and throw him off course into somewhere else, which was my original plan, was to spew a bunch of shit to him. But I don't know how well that's going to work. Knowing how great of a talker I am, it's probably going to go shit.
You're a phenomenal talker. You're so good.
I am absolutely great at talking to people.
Don't shoot yourself so low.
But I mean, if you want to be there as someone to be in the background with Sarah, and at least if something were to happen, I would not mind.
Well, then I will linger about. Just keep me posted.
Of course.
Anything else?
No. Nothing much else really, other than just Wednesday. That's about it.
How's the kid?
She's okay. She's been a bit distant, though. I don't know if she hates me or not.
You're a busy mother.
Yeah. Well, I am concerned, though, because I was told that she's walking around with some older gentleman that, from description, sounds like her dad, but her dad's dead. So I'm very confused about that, but as long as she is safe, that's all I care about.
Okay. What about you?
What do you mean?
How are you holding?
I'm severely depressed, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've just been here and trying to manage, especially after what's happened with my ex, because I still love and care about him a lot, but obviously with what happened, I don't know if I can trust him right now with my current situation.
Anything I can do to help?
It's just...
We'll go get soft tacos later. Food always cheers things up.
Sure, why not? I wouldn't mind going to get tacos later, but...
No, we can just chat shit.
Yeah.
And talk about Venom.
Oh my god. Like...
Or anything else, literally.
Yeah. I care about him a lot still, and as I said, I still love him, but he did break my trust with that. And also, on top of that, the day that we kind of had our argument, he was very aggressive about it. And I've already dealt with a lot of people that were aggressive, especially in my past relationship. So I distanced myself for a bit, but then I told him if he wanted to come back around whenever we still were together, he could. But he decided to fully distance himself, and I kind of explained to him that in a way I needed him at that time, considering my situation, and he didn't seem to fully care, so I left entirely.
Fair. Sorry to hear that.
It is what it is.
Some burden you've put on yourself, and it grows every day. Just try not to waste your entire life facing something that is instrumental to just life in general. You have a kid, you have your own happiness. I understand creating a safe future, whatnot, your children, but don't neglect your own life. This is just as important.
Gosh. Hearing that reminds me of my dad. I have been recently beginning told that I seem so much like my dad because he literally did the same thing that I'm doing. But for his whole life. Because of that, I never got to meet him until he was literally in a coffin.
Must have worked really hard to give you something to look up to.
He did.
Don't squander that. Fought tooth and nail to give you a life. Give you something. Don't follow in his footsteps. Because I think if I fought for my child to have such a bright and free future, and I saw them do all the same things I did, I'd feel nothing but sorrow. Because then I probably did something wrong.
I wasn't there enough to show you happiness. Show them happiness.
Hmm.
Anyway, deep talks aside, let's get out of here before someone finds us in here.
Yeah, I'm still pretty sure that this might be someone's bedroom.
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, I did shoot the lock.
Oh, well,
I mean, I didn't shoot the lock.
that's great to know, Toku. Thank you for giving me this
Plausible
general information.
deniability.
Yeah, it's
Exactly. You know, didn't expect to see Lily here.
yeah. She's been coming around for a good small bit.
Yeah, I know. It gets you a little bit turned around, doesn't it?
It's like a maze.
It is a maze.
Mm-hmm.
And we're out of the maze.
Yep.
Home sweet home.
If he does, tell me, I'll fuck him up.
Understood. I'll keep this in mind.
For context, I live with him as well.
Ah, okay. I was vaguely curious.
Ah.
Coffee.
Yeah, bad brother. Ah.
Yes, please. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. I bullied Marcus. I was at the memorial. I said hi to Cupcake.
Here you go.
Did I miss anything?
Thank you. Thank you.
By the way, if you see Marcus high off his ass, that's my fault.
I will keep this in mind. Currently, last I saw you with a hamster, so.
That was Marcus.
Was Marcus. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gave him catnip.
I see.
Yeah, so I've been curious, because his boyfriend keeps ordering catnip from me, and I didn't know why, because that man's cat is a synthetic. It's for Marcus!
Oh.
It's a beautiful sight. I'm glad I experienced
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
You'll be alright, Purple.
I already get enough softness. I want crunch.
It's just I mean, regardless of how long you were, or how long it was, you know, it's just like a part of life.
Who?
I'm such a big fan. You leave people.
look.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship for like.
I'm
such a big fan. I'm gonna do it, boy.
Oh yeah, shit, my bad. I'm such a big fan.
Oh shit, wait, contract wrote. There you go.
Contract?
It sucks, but.
You want me to be your what?
What? That's wrong one. Give me that back.
Take a good old read.
Oh yeah. Take a read.
Give me that shit back. No,
You
no, no.
Sonny to be your royal consort.
No.
What?
What?
I know I'm attractive.
Had time to come to terms with what was going on.
She's a joke.
She knew
That
what
was
happening too.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
I will.
How you doing?
We made promises just in case one of us
Existing.
You know,
I'm
you
gonna
put
leave.
yourself in certain situations.
The way that your eyes glow whenever you look at me, it's just like for an extended period, you always look like you're just absolutely shocked by whatever it is I'm doing.
Steve, when are we gonna finish those top 10 bug fights?
Everybody says that.
It's really funny.
Oh,
It's
we gotta
really
get back to
funny.
watching that. Snap. When were we watching that? It was like, how far did we get in?
So much detail comes to a point.
How far did we get in? It was like halfway.
Don't throw it back on
Maybe we
me.
watched 4 bug fights.
You said to throw it back. You
That
didn't
would mean we have
specify
6
when and
more.
where.
Yeah, well, learn
Fucking
to aim.
dumbass. No.
Yeah.
I can aim just fine.
Learn to aim.
I can aim.
Continue your conversation. Continue your conversation. Stop talking about your ass.
No, 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 no.
I think
You
Mordecai
made
just
this
wanted
about
to
my
see her
ass.
ass.
I'm really sorry.
She threw me down. He threw me down a set of stairs.
Just walking as soon as we said.
Entire time.
As soon as we mentioned it, it was on site.
Hey,
That's a cool gun. That is a really cool gun.
why are you scared of gay
Let's
people?
go this way.
It's just a big gun. It's just a big gun with a funnel at the end.
It's a really cool gun, though.
They're what?
If he dies, it's not my fault. He's gonna get shot by that guy.
Hydrophobic?
Why is there a big group
here? What is happening?
No, homophobic is being scared of gay.
Family
I'm not
reunion?
scared of the mighty Hydra. I could take him on in battle.
Fair, fair.
I could take him. In a fight.
In battle, right? In a fight,
Yes,
right?
in battle, in battle.
Go and take
In a fight.
her. I can take
Yes.
I don't care
Marcus,
if you
have you
have
dr-
one
have you-
head,
have you-
3
have you had
heads,
alcohol?
or 3 million heads. You
No.
will perish before
Oh, I
my
can't
blade.
have alcohol.
Catnip.
Take your glasses.
How did you
I
know?
wanna look cool. I wanna look cool.
I know it.
Oh.
It's good to see you. How's it going? Mr.
Oh.
It's just catnip, don't worry.
You don't need to carry
You run all the way there and then come all the way back.
Yeah, I need to walk
You
for a
messed
second
it
to
up
catch
so
my breath
much.
because I was laughing.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Wait,
I
you
wish I
needed to
could
walk
have
so you
figured
ran
it
to
like
catch
that.
your breath, but then you ran back, so...
Yeah, you want me to help?
Holy shit.
Oh, why not? Why not? Why not? You know, I stopped for a second. Caught my breath, and came back.
No, that's fair. Except you exerted more breathing than just
Why
staying here and
not?
laughing.
Why not?
It sure does.
You're right. I can't argue.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
I can show you.
It's the homeless terrorist.
I'm thinking you being
I'm
shit-faced would be good.
handsome, and I'm also now
We're
free.
terrorists.
You are handsome.
Oh.
The sharpest jawline I've ever seen. Hey,
Oh, he's free. Good job.
Why are you?
Move on.
Oh my god.
You got
He
It's
just.
so cool.
What is... I don't know. It just like you really wanted it. Or...
Well, I didn't ask them, but I think I had
Oh my god.
That's just not fair, man. Like, I'm a bit miffed at that.
Holy shit. I see what you mean.
And like,
No,
just
I see what you mean.
30 seconds later, it moved on. And this, like, I thought I'm gonna. I thought my cybernetics
I've
gonna
lo-
blue screen.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, no. Okay.
Oh shit.
Dude, I had to like.
Subs up.
I had to do like the.
I feel like you could be so still, man.
I know.
You just got through the door.
Yeah, I'm just built different.
You want to come by the bunny preserve?
Maybe. If you're gonna be there.
You want to come too?
You wanna come to the bunny preserve?
What is the bunny preserve?
I have no idea.
I feel like I should be concerned. What is the bunny preserve?
It's an insulated dome where we have a bunch of bunnies.
Oh.
It's basically a ranch, kind of. Like a bunny ranch. We just take care of bunnies.
Sure. Might cure my depression.
Sounds kinda nice. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can lay in the grass and be swarmed by bunnies.
Do you mean AstroTurf?
I mean, it's technically grass. It is it's organic, so they can eat it.
It's organic.
just-
Oh shit. Alright.
Yeah, it's not like fake shit. It's not the normal grass you'd expect. It's like genetically altered shit to not grow too much.
Oh, some of that.
Stays short.
Don't have to mow it down. That's nice.
Yeah, the bunnies do that.
Mm.
Little lawnmowers. You set them in the field and great for giving haircuts too.
I don't know about that.
It's true, yeah.
I don't like my hair the way it is.
I gotta ask.
They don't.
You interact with Marcus more than I do. Is it true that he's entangled with
Yeah.
people or something?
Yeah, they're gonna go. I'm gonna go there, and they're gonna be like whack ass haircut.
You know, you remember? Was that? Am I misremembering things?
Yeah, they're just gonna start pointing at you and roasting your shit, bro.
Actually, Pete. Was that the? I remember I was dealing with 8 different things, and then there was
Holy shit. That's.
with I think someone else, and I believe I heard Marcus's name mentioned.
Yeah, you're not gonna last long. Not wearing that.
Yeah, were they?
Not wearing that. What's wrong with this?
No.
What?
No, I was asking because. No, that's not what I was asking. Oh. Anyway.
If that was a T-shirt, maybe.
No, I meant like.
But the sleeveless. The sleeveless, really?
Saying that the
yeah,
rabbits
yeah,
are gonna
the
like
sleeveless.
tear it apart or something?
It should
So I
be
can
black
just
if it's
take
a
off-
sleeveless. The
So I can
sleeveless
just
should
take
always be
off
black.
the
Any
fucking
other
jacket and the
color is
guns are
wrong.
here. They're here.
Harper's missing out.
You want to feel his guns?
She is. Hey,
No.
no.
I'm good.
I am in a relationship.
I'm selling tickets
To the gun show.
No.
to the gun show.
No. The last gun show I went to, the person looked at me and said, "I need help lifting up this garage door. I can't open this. Please help me."
What the fuck? Whose pathetic ass was that?
One of my ex-boyfriends. They went by the name Chase.
I'm sorry. Wow. That's
Damn.
wow.
Damn.
Fucking tiny little shrimp noodle arms.
Yeah,
What was he, skin and
honestly.
bones?
I think so, yeah. I think he was extremely skinny.
Damn.
Damn. Fucking
That sucks to be him.
emo band lead singer looking ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
He could. I mean, if he pulled it off a certain way, he definitely could have looked the part.
That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, Willow.
It's not. And you know what? People say that they're glad that I ran as quickly as I did.
That's a bull with a knife.
Oh, what? Oh my god. What the fuck?
Is it a Roomba? No, I know what that is. The only really small thing that carries around a butcher knife. Just put a ball over it.
I'm gonna go find Powder. Give her the update.
Oh my god,
I will come with you because
that's your girlfriend's job.
since we're not accountable.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, until
Oh my
Arden
god,
gets
Willow.
back, then
Oh my
I
god.
just
Hi.
want to make sure it stays
Oh my-
fed and
Hi.
happy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Belle.
Yes.
When I said the thing in the bar earlier, Elric looked at me confused. They didn't know you're a parent. It's like, yeah, it's common knowledge.
Yeah, I'm a mom to a 14-year-old
Yeah,
daughter.
he's like, he...
that came from me. By the way. They wanted to age up. Don't ask me how. It just happened.
I won't. Yeah, no.
Fair. Shit happens.
They're like, I
yeah.
was like, yeah, you have to be a mom to qualify as a MILF. It's like, oh, okay.
Well?
Unless you're Andrew. Andrew, you're a MILF too.
What? Damn straight.
Do you even... What the fuck? Do you... I think that's a
I'm
DILF,
MILF
not a
material,
MILF.
Nah, it's a MILF.
Nah, it's a MILF.
Do you have a child?
He complains like a bitch.
I have an adopted child.
Oh.
It wasn't my idea.
MILF.
Harper's?
Yeah. I think he stepped out.
Shit. Wait.
Yeah, Harper adopted Scout. I don't know if you know them.
Scout. No.
They're a synthetic. Tiberius picked him up.
I'm gonna beat the fuck
In
out of Elise.
space.
I know they're here.
Oh.
I don't know.
Have fun.
One day, Harper was just like, "This is my son." I'm like, "I guess this is a thing." So, Scout is not my adopted child. I'm not paying alimony because it was not my decision.
I see. Understandable.
I will be their deadbeat dad.
Damn. So you're like a dad that's like non-existent in their life?
Yeah, exactly. I learned from my dad.
Babysit lazy.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Boat to get the lady hired.
Excuse me? What? Okay.
Oh my.
Tell her to talk to people. What do you want me to do? I basically just started here.
I mean, you don't get the vote. I voted on someone my first day here.
What happened?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna vote for her.
I
miss
I'd like
Lacey
her.
going?
She got my vote.
No, they're over here somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna sort out the gentleman who was trying to sell stuff on the highway.
I'm gonna go walk around.
I'm gonna go do some business. Do you wanna come deal with me? Alright, come on.
Excuse me?
I'm dating a guy. I'm not gay.
Why?
You know what, Elise? I'm gonna ring your mom.
You can be gay for that guy.
You can't. You're dating somebody. That's cheating. I'll tell them.
Wait.
You said fuck you, that's rude.
Did I hear?
Yeah, they said fuck you. In exchange, I'm gonna raise their mom so that I can become their stepmom.
I did!
More than anything else to write.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, how's it going?
Very well.
Sorry, that was an intrusive
What's
thought.
in Asmo today?
This
it's
isn't.
down there.
Oh no, as I
Who?
said,
What?
we both are together.
Me and Asmo split.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I did not know that. I'm sorry.
It is what it is at this point.
That's rough. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought it was going well.
It was, things happened, so. But I do actually need to talk to
sorry
him
about
at some point about that.
Mm.
You need to grab it?
I need a drink.
I can tackle him.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I don't know. I've tried walking up to him a few times, but he walks by. So I mean, if you want to, you can. But mostly just
I'm gonna
want
tell him
him
I have
to
cake.
know.
I don't actually have cake.
Oh my god. Wait, Mickey. Mickey. I need to talk to you at some point. Not right now, but at some point. Thank you.
You look a bit more human whenever you're in this form.
Yeah.
Do you actually want me to get him or?
I don't mind. I mean, you don't have to
I mean,
tell him anything. Just say that I wanted to talk to him. It's just I can't get him because he walks away. So.
Yeah. That's why he hasn't been at home for a little while. I've noticed he's been gone.
love is a weird thing. Even I don't fully understand it. Everyone has a different,
One of them things
you know.
that you're not meant to understand.
Yeah, it's kind of like, how do you define happiness? Like, it means different things to everyone, and how do you... It's like, there's so many different types and so many different ways to describe it that it's kind of... It depends on what the word means to you. And different things make different people happy, and people expect different things in different relationships.
I think I'd finally be happy when I hear silence for the first time.
Yeah, we're trying to get there. Oh, hey!
Hey. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, we're discussing what love means.
Understood. Oh, I just wanted to come by and check on you. I saw you earlier in the clinic, but I was a bit busy, so I apologize I couldn't say anything. I hope you are well.
Me? I
Yes,
thought you were about
yeah.
one about Mark.
Fuck. Oh no, I was saying that I couldn't see you during the clinic because I was busy with something, but I do hope you are well.
Yeah. I'm on. Oh, thank you.
Fine. I'm fine, I think. I don't think I'll ever probably be fine, but better.
Understandable.
Your efforts has helped a lot.
He said he doesn't want to talk. I'm sorry.
You are absolutely welcome. Anything to help a friend of a friend.
Sorry, you can still sit there. Well, it's fine.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna go talk to someone else.
I really can't swallow
I love it. That's entertaining.
Oh my god.
I have one thing to say to that, and that's dogs are bad. Okay, alright.
Have you ever thought about taking steroids?
Hey, Kuru. We're gonna close up the ripping ship and go drink at the bar together if anybody wants to join.
I got big because of my indomitable training and willpower.
Okay, who here is good with potions?
I used to be blind.
I can already tell what kind of person you are, just from this small exchange. It's very apparent to me you're one of those bad bitches.
Hello, I'm ready to talk whenever. I was gonna talk to someone else, but
Dan.
they don't want to talk to me, so.
There's a couple people here I wasn't expecting to see.
Yeah, they've been coming around here for a good bit.
I wonder why.
Actually not in there. I'll take you over here. Yeah, over here. Never mind. There's people everywhere.
There's people back there? What?
Yeah.
We'll find some place.
Oh, we'll do it in the parking lot over here.
Go to a bar or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It sounded like you just conjured a fucking demon. What the fuck?
I think I did.
I think you did too.
Oh boy. Nah.
Oh god, where do I even start? I've been having the same talk with people almost all day today. I figured I'd tell you this since it's literally happening within the next few days. But before I get into that, I fucked up. I'm telling you that right now. Straightforward. First of all, I broke up with Asmo. We're no longer together. Because some shit I did happen, but they also did some things as well. So I ended it because I didn't know if I could trust him at the time. There's certain things that were happening, but my fuck up basically that led to this shit pile that I'm in now is went to the gala, Meta Gala that happened. It's like a ball that sorts. It was for fashion.
I think I heard Marge was gonna go to that, so yeah.
Went and I was having a good time until McKay showed up. He started trying to talk to me, and I told him that I was supposed to be there with someone, which was Asmo at the time, my boyfriend, but Asmo never came to the gala at all. And McKay tried really hard to ask me to be his partner for the event. He asked like probably a good 4 to 6 times throughout the night. Eventually, I told one of my family members about it, because I was like, after that, walked back over to Marge and him because they were fighting with each other in, like, their own terms. I didn't want Marge to, like, do something stupid, and he then insisted again, telling me it was a personal invitation, saying that he wanted to get to know me more, and then he started trying to talk to me about, like, my appearance and outfit and all that stuff, and he started making kissing noises towards me.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
But this is where I fucked up because I'll say this now. I've been in a really not so good state for a bit, and I was hoping to talk to Asmo about it, but things led to another, and I didn't know if I could trust to talk to him about what had happened. Or at least how I was feeling.
Well.
I've been like severely depressed. Dealing with that and not in a really good state. And at the time,
Well, I mean, it's kind of understandable.
I've also been dealing with this overwhelming thing of I don't personally know how to feel about McKay anymore, and I think that's how things have been, considering what he's done in my mind, where it's just everything's in between. Eventually, at the end of the night, I told him that I was okay with sitting down and talking to him at some point to, like, do chat, but he wants to make it into a date, and he wants to do it this coming up Wednesday.
Of course he does. That's how he always does it. You gotta be firm and saying it has to be on your terms and in a place that you can't really do shit, you know. I've made that mistake before too. So, you're not alone there. The problem is I actually went to that date. And, they're never fun.
I assume not. I'm quite scared on how it's going to go. Just from what it sounded like, he wanted me alone. Entirely. Oh. I told Asmo about it because of what happened and everything, and Asmo approached it in a much more aggressive manner, where he's really upset and angry, and I get that, but it got to a point where he's like, if McCain's gonna do anything, then it's gonna be on my terms. He needs to come and tell me if he wants to do something, and I said, that's not how it's gonna work. And,
yeah.
I said, he's probably gonna bring Prometheans if I don't show. And he said, well, he would have done so already. And I said that he doesn't have a reason to. He's trying to find that reason to try and possibly do it. And
Well, I mean, if he tries to bring Prometheans here, he's not gonna get very far.
yeah. And then it turned into Asmo saying he didn't want to hear any more of the conversation and all the sorts, and that he was very upset and angry and didn't want to hear any more about it. Eventually, I found out the next day that he went and told a bunch of people about the situation openly. Which is not something you want to do in a situation, and I had it private for a reason.
Yeah.
And that broke my trust. So, a few days later, well, actually, also on top of that, I kind of distanced myself for a bit because I needed time, but because I was also really upset with him, and then I told him after a bit of thinking that he could come around again, and I told him, mostly because I needed him, but he decided he just didn't want to come around at all. And I eventually, within the next few days, told him that I was just gonna break up with him because he wasn't there whenever I needed him, and he told a bunch of people the situation, which makes things worse. Because now I don't know if they're gonna go and tell anybody, and I know one of them was already starting to tell a bunch of other people.
about that.
It's fine. But I know one other person started telling a bunch of other people, and it's not a good situation right now. This doesn't help with my sadness either. I've literally, Sarah, thankfully, the day that everything went down, was there and decided that they were going to stay at my place for possibly a month to make sure that I'm going to be okay and that everything's going to be fine. Sarah is actually going to come to the date with me as a guard. And possibly, and this is probably a bad idea, but I told him he can only come to stand in the background to make sure nothing happens. Stoku.
Cozy wants to show up.
Yeah.
I mean, I also offer that if need be. I've been in the position of doing that, so.
Maybe. I do have a way to say that you three would be my guards, especially if you were to show up, but I don't know. I'd have to see.
If I'm gonna be honest, during that dinner date that we had, when we got the call from Aiden, it took all of my willpower not to stop beating the shit out of McKay there. I probably would have died, but God, it would have felt so good.
Toku actually said about going in my place instead of me being there, but I don't think that's a good idea either. Considering
that's not how that's gonna be able to work.
Only considering I just found out like a while back ago that one of my other friends actually got asked to go on a date with, well, not on a date, more so Malleus wanted to talk to them, I think it's what it was. But they wanted to have the talk like over dinner and stuff, and the person decided that they were just never going to show up, and I thought about ghosting Malleus to not show up, but he didn't show up.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, and the person got Promethean sent after them, and to get out of it, they shot themselves. And I don't want that to have to be my last resort.
No. It shouldn't be.
I tried explaining to Hasbo that I don't think McKay was ever going to stop, and I think even if I went into hiding like how I was supposed to, I don't think he was ever going to let that happen, and especially with my current other situation, I don't think that's ever going to happen either.
Yeah, for people of our level, we don't really get to say no to him.
Yeah.
We just get to choose how painful it is.
I'm worried because I don't know to what extent if he tries to do anything, I don't know how far he's going to take it. I don't know what he wants to do. I don't know. After the entire situation at the gala, that's really had me in a weird spot where I don't know what he wants to try and do, but
well, knowing him, he's probably gonna try to get back into your head.
More than likely. Try to have me
I'm honestly
be
surprised.
perfect.
Try with me. You know. And I suppose Anne was also there, so. But.
Yeah.
Well, if anything, you're not going alone. That's just dumb.
It is dumb. I don't know, though, if he's going to try and tell me that my bodyguards can't come inside with me, so. There's a chance that he might.
Can try to say anything. Doesn't mean he's gonna get what he wants.
That's very true.
He ain't some fucking god. He ain't some fucking king. He's a fucking freak that likes to collect people. So, he can spout all the shit that he wants. He can try saying, oh, your bodyguards gotta stay outside. No, they're not. We're not. If I'm there, we're not. That ain't gonna happen. Because we've seen what that man does. Seen firsthand. I nearly died to one of the things that he tried to make. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just annoying how persistent he is. Yeah, I don't know. I just know one thing. You're not gonna go alone. I didn't, and didn't. You won't. Even if I have to break in. I'll do it.
That's what Sarah said too. If they have to break in to get me out, then they will. The way that we thought about setting up communications, if they have it that you have to be outside, is for me to tell you through my abilities, but I don't know how far my abilities go, and I don't know if he has any sort of thing to stop it from getting out. So instead, I've also been trying to come up with another plan through technology, at least something that is wireless that will send like a signal or send an alarm.
Well, the only problem I see there is he probably has jammers and all
More than
sorts of
likely.
things trying to stop that. It may just have to be a time thing.
It might be.
If it takes longer than, say, 10 minutes. I know it's going to take longer than 10 minutes, but...
Yeah, he
example,
wants to make it a
if it
day.
takes longer than 10 minutes. Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, I was too. I was too. One thing that we can hope that he realizes is that you have more people behind you than he has behind him.
Mm.
And if anything were to happen to you, well, there's going to be a lot of people on him.
Mm. I don't know if I told you, I actually helped the entirety of the Whispers recently, so they also, well, from what one of them said, they want to give me, basically, they owe me, but I told them they didn't have to owe me because it was a sort of medical, magical situation that needed to be dealt with, that, from my knowledge,
think
is
you
still
told me
being
about that.
handled. Mm-hmm. But I think them as well, considering some of them a lot of the time will come up and talk to me at VRAC. I'm pretty sure they'll also be behind me, because some of them know as well. I also have a lot of family and other close friends that know as well. They're aware. And I'm pretty sure that if they find out, there's gonna be a lot of people on his ass.
He's not going to get away scot-free. Unless he doesn't try anything in the first place. That's his smartest move, to not try anything.
Yeah.
But, knowing him...
I'm hoping that maybe things will be better in my favor with me having psionics. But I don't know how well it would work. I've been trying to learn how to do a mind shield, which basically it's supposed to keep anything out of my mind. But I'm still very new to this, so in a way it is very weak.
This situation never gets any easier.
It doesn't.
Well, I suppose all that can really be done at this point is to prepare. Do everything that you can to prepare. And I would say scout location, but if it's going to be a McKay location, you won't know where it is.
I worry that it's going to be in MMI itself. I don't think it's going to be anywhere specific other than that, unless he wants to be somewhere outside, then this might be a good advantage for us. But knowing the situation and what is possibly being entailed, he's gonna want it to be very alone.
Well, I mean, if he does what he did with me and Anne, we were taken to a dark patch of road, blindfolded, drove about maybe an hour, and then dumped in like an underground neighborhood. It was very weird. It was a street. There were like 3 houses, lawns. There was this old-timey vintage music playing. And then the houses weren't real. We went into one of them. It was just a staircase down, way down. We leave the staircase, and then we're in this fucking mansion that's on the edge of the plate. I have no idea where it was. So we could see the ocean. It's kind of nice, if it wasn't for it being at McKay's place.
Yeah.
Need to see if I can get this guy enchanted or something.
I think I'm going to try to at least make a group text chat for you and Hoku and Sarah so that we can figure this out if I decide to bring you both along as well with me. Because if things end up going that way as well, then you might just have to follow from the outside. But I assume regardless, you guys will fight your way in.
If we have to.
I don't even know if I'm gonna walk out alive. Literally, and I had to explain this to Asbo, that a part of McKay is literally dead because of what happened in my head. Because I helped in killing that part of him. So I assume that once he figures it out, it's going to be a big problem for him. As much as it was for another thing that I witnessed that he made into a really big deal.
Suppose we got a lot of planning to do, don't we?
Man.
Well, get that group chat together, and even if we don't show up, or even if you just want to take Sarah, we'll be... I think me and Toko will probably be somewhere close.
Yeah.
I'll definitely talk with him about it. He might even still be here, I don't know.
He might.
But obviously I won't talk in public.
Yeah. And if we need to meet up before the date happens to sit and talk some more to figure some stuff out, then we obviously can.
Of course. I know plenty of bars that we can visit. Plenty of underground bars, too, that he can't find. I know that he can't find, because I barely found them. In fact, I didn't even find them. They found me, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. When you live a long enough life in criminal organizations, things try to find you.
Oh, yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah. Like, for me, I feel like the gang life still follows me because I swear it's either the Whispers want me to help them with something that's happened or something from our past just comes and follows.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Fucking Victor Strange or McKay.
I'm fully aware that if we don't leave this city, we're not leaving the gang life. Completely.
Yeah.
Hell, I even helped, I don't know if you remember the Whisperers' attack on that big-ass fucking casino in the market? Yeah, I helped turn off the power for that.
Nice.
Yeah. It was real fun. Of course, nobody knows that I did it, so, well, that's not true. Charles knows. I told him.
I knew about it only because I was dating Chase at the time and he told me everything that was happening during that.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep.
His crazy fucking plans. It was his plan too, so, you know.
He told me about that, and I'm just like, you're really crazy. And he's like, yep.
Hey, it actually, honestly, out of all of the missions that old gangs went on, it was probably the most successful stealth mission that the Whispers have ever done.
That's surprising to hear.
Yeah.
Especially in the market district with everything. Damn.
No. Sorry. My part was the most successful stealth part.
Oh. Well,
I didn't actually help with their heist. In fact, I didn't even go over there because keep my face clean off of that shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
But at the power plant, we were able to pretty much do everything without being noticed till the very end, and then we started shooting and running.
Hey, I mean, at least it was only at the end, and you guys got out before it got any worse.
Yeah. Yep. It went real well.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I've been on a mission like that. Oh. I nearly died. Oh man.
It's gonna be a long next few days. I'm gonna fucking dread waking up every morning.
How did I get back here? What the hell? Let's be honest. Living in Zephyr is long. It's always long.
It is.
And having to deal with McKay, even longer.
Yeah.
So, you kinda gotta appreciate the length you get without McKay.
Yeah.
Looks like people are leaving.
I think it is about that time.
Yeah, I showed up way fucking late.
Just come tomorrow.
I crawled my ass out of my apartment way late.
Yeah. I almost didn't come at all today because I didn't want to have to.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but then I was like, I shouldn't be disappearing. I disappear far too often.
Yeah, I think if you disappeared again, we'd get worried. Shit.
After what's gonna happen soon, if I disappear again, there may be a little bit more concern. Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little more concern.
But what are you gonna do? I mean, disappearing in Zephyra anyway is usually cause for concern, because at any moment you can really just die.
That's how I feel about Wednesday. I've had, like, Toku and now another one of my friends being like, don't say that, you're not gonna die. I'm like, I think I'm gonna die.
Well, if everyone who goes or is gonna go, or, has anything to say about it, holy shit.
Oh my god.
Well, howdy.
Yo, what's up?
Going on booze cruise or something?
I'm very concerned.
I don't know. I've just been told that we need to get people. I've been told we need to get people out the street, and everyone was in the middle of the road, so I got Hamsky's blessing.
Okay, you know what? I'm not surprised at this point.
Well, you know what? Good luck, soldier. You too.
Exactly. Hell yeah. There you go. Alright. Whoop. Okay, alright, there we go. Alright, have people exited? Have they run off?
No, they're still back there.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, God. Okay, where am I all the way back here? How did I end up... Okay, right, here we go. Alright, fucking Christ. Who the fuck...
Holy shit!
He got a chat! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
We might want to move.
Yeah, I think we want to move. Oh my god! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Hold on. He's gonna go around. We gotta follow it.
Yeah, we need to follow it.
Requiesca at the pace. Oh shit, run! You lost one.
I can't.
There's still one in there.
Fuck!
God. Oh my god. This city. All that crazy shit.
I'm gonna go home and rethink everything that's just happened today.
You get that chat set up and I will be there.
Mhm. Of course, I will give you the updates and details.
Doesn't yell. Well, to be fair, you pushed them off the edge last time, so you kind of just turn that back.
They're already being mean.
Like, no.
Fair enough.
Like, she's
Well,
willing to say,
when you
you
both,
do flaws,
when you both were
but...
talking about the thing earlier, he's like, "Am I just fucking stupid? Am I
In
just
their
an idiot?"
entire family household, bullying each other is what it is.
It's like,
yeah.
Well,
She's like,
so
sometimes
it's
you're
really bad.
unaware,
For an eye.
but I've seen you make very smart choices, so I know you're not
Alright, I'm going to end my stream. You all have a good night. Bye bye.
Look me in the mirror. Everything's fine.